Logan Square, where my friend V is moving into an apartment with her own small garden bed. She wants to grow peppers and tomatoes, so I'm going to help her get set up.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? It's good to see you.
It's good to see
you
you too. Of course, yeah.
I'm very excited about this.
Me too. Let's do it. Okay, so this is the garden.
Yeah, so these are the 2 garden beds I'll be sharing with a couple of tenants in the building, but I'm very excited about it.
Nice. What are you trying to grow here?
I'm definitely trying to grow like more of like a salsa garden, so like having like tomatoes and hot peppers and onions and just like a lot of fresh herbs that we can use all summer long.
That's awesome. Love a culinary garden. I think you're going to have plenty of space for that. You still want to keep it tidy because it is a little bit of a tighter space. For your tomatoes, we'll want to build a support for them. I'd like to build you a trellis. How does that sound?
Okay, is that different than like one of the circular ones I can buy at the store?
Yeah, so those tomato cages that you see at any home and garden store, those work okay. They work great for peppers. Tomatoes sometimes are even too big for those. We can custom make one for your garden
that's really
bed.
cool.
So it'll be a perfect fit for your garden bed size, and it's going to give your tomato plants lots of support.
Okay. Love it.
Cool. Then I'm going to go back and get it started.
All right, awesome.
Sweet. I'll be back in a couple days. Vining plants like tomatoes need trellises. Trellises help to stabilize the plant, they help it reach up to the sun, and they keep it from falling onto the floor where they might get dirty or infected or otherwise diseased. First trellis that we're going to look at is right here. This is kind of like a lattice trellis. I bought it at a home and garden store. I am tying the branches of my tomato plant to it with twine as it grows up. It's doing okay. Another type of trellis is a tomato cage. It's called a tomato cage, but it's really better for peppers, which are smaller. Tomatoes can get really big and be a little bit unwieldy for this structure. Finally, we have a stick. Don't underestimate the stick. You can use it for straightening out your tomatoes. You can use it for beans to grow up. And if you have lots of sticks, you can make a trellis of any kind of structure. Another kind of trellis, and what we're going to build today, is called an A-frame. It's called an A-frame because the 2 pieces of wood on either side form an A, like so. Then connecting those A's is a dowel rod. To begin, we're going to drill the guide holes in our A-frame. So in each piece of wood for our A's, we're going to drill 2 inches down to here. Stabilize right here. Got my drill. Make sure that you have a drill bit that is at least as big as the dowels that you're using. Now I already have my mark here. I'm going to go for it. Awesome. I'm going to drill the rest of these dowels. Okay, we've finished drilling. Next, we're going to thread the dowel through the top of our A-frame. So let's line up all of our wood planks so that the holes are perfectly lined up. Take a dowel and thread it through the top. At this point, we can stand it up and get it to the width that you need your A-frame at, whatever size of your bed, right? And it will stand up just like that. Now, if you were to stick this in the soil, it would stand. Right now, I'm just gonna set it down to show you the ladders on the sides. With another dowel, on one side of your A-frame, you can build a ladder all at once, or you can build it as your tomato plant grows. That's what you'll actually tie your plant to allow it to get as far up as it can get. You can use garden twine, It's biodegradable. You can just tie it to the sides of the A-frame. Or you can use these plastic zip ties. They're really convenient and you just snip them off when you're done. So that's how we built our A-frame. Let's get this trellis installed. All right, V, I have your trellis for you.
Cool.
Planks of wood with holes drilled through them and crafting dowels. The cool thing about this too is that it all comes apart, obviously, so you can store it, you can make it the size that you want to make it. No matter what size or shape or position your tomatoes are in, you're always going to be able to provide the right support for them. Why don't we get the tomatoes planted and then we'll stick it in your garden.
Sounds good.
Cool. Okay, so let's build this. So basically take this, yeah, if you got all of those, and I'm gonna bring this through. Okay.
Like an A.
Like an A-frame, exactly. With these legs, you can either make them closer together or farther apart, whatever works in your garden.
Okay.
So these dowels are gonna be the rungs of the ladder. You can put them anywhere you need to support your tomato plant, whatever height it's at. The armpit of the tomatoes, like right here, so this is a good height for the zip tie. Can you hold this in place? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go right here, and also, and these will get tighter, so this will hold just like that. And I'm gonna do the other side too. If you wanted to make it sturdier too, you could tie another zip tie around there so it doesn't move. But remember, it's gonna be like dug into the ground. Okay, here it comes. I'm gonna give you the back end, and we're gonna get it really lined up nice and close to these guys, like right above them.
And
Okay,
mine
cool.
would be right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally. Okay.
Cool.
And we'll just push it in.
Okay.
We're just gonna tie, kind of try to get around underneath some branches. Just tie this right here. Not tying it too tight to damage it, but just enough to keep it close.
Cool.
Sweet. All right, that is your trellis. Any questions right now?
Yeah, can I put these rungs in ahead of time and kind of just like slide them up and down as needed, or do you?
Absolutely,
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
It
That's
allows
really
for a
cool.
custom fit, but you can build it ahead of time too.
I'm so excited to see this.
I'm really
Come
excited too.
to life.
Yeah, definitely take pictures. Let me know how it's going, and I'll check in a couple weeks.
Awesome, thank you.
Of course, yeah.